Kim, and today we're going to do some chair yoga. So we're going to work on seeing what we can do sitting in a chair. So this will be something that you could do anywhere. If you work at a seated job, you can take a couple minutes out and do some of these exercises. Or at a commercial break while you're watching TV, you can come sit at the edge of your chair and work on some of the yoga exercises. With all yoga, we're going to be working on breathing, making sure you're using some good deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. We're going to be holding some poses and doing some stretches. So to begin, I want you to try to sit at the edge of the chair as long as you feel safe. Feet are on the floor and your back away from the back of the chair if you can tolerate that. That way we're working to keep that core engaged. We're also going to be using some foam blocks today, and if you don't have blocks, you can use some books, or you can just bend down as far as you can. You don't need the blocks. The blocks just do offer a little bit more support, but this is going to be, again, what you can do and where you feel comfortable with your stretching. I'm also going to show you how to use a strap. And a strap can be anything. It can be a long belt, it can be a towel that's rolled, or a yoga strap if you have one, just to be able to help you stretch. So we're going to get started, and we're going to work on just a couple breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Next breath in, bring your arms up over your head. And on the out, bring those arms down. Good. Breath in over the head. On the out, arms down. We do that 2 more times. Breath in and out. 1 more. And out. Good. We're going to take a little shoulder roll just to make sure your shoulders aren't crunching up to your ears. Good. Take a breath in and out. So now this is where we're going to use the blocks if you have them. We're going to just bend down to one side and stretch the other hand over. So give yourself a good stretch. And hold, breathe in and out. And in and out. More in. On the out, we're going to push over to the other side and use the block on the other side. Again, stretch up as far as you can go. Breathe in and out. Breath in. We're going to stretch, and on the out, come on up. Go ahead and stretch your arms out to a T. Try to hold them here if you can. Good. Take a breath in. On the out, you're going to look over one shoulder. Try to keep that chest up and really look over the shoulder. Breath in. On the out, we're going to go over to the other side. So look over your other shoulder. Keep that chest up. Breath in. And out. Take a breath in. On the out. And just come center and bring your hands down. You can adjust your feet throughout and see where you need to have that little extra base of support. If you're wanting to challenge yourself, the closer in, it's going to make you a little bit more unstable. The feet out farther with a wider base of support, it's going to make you more stable. So kind of play around with where you feel comfortable during these exercises. So the next one we're going to be doing is we're going to be working on coming forward, and then we're going to be going backwards in the chair. So you're going to breathe up, in and up with the arms, and out. and go forward as far as you can. And here, if you need the blocks, you can put the blocks down and touch them. Good. Take a breath in, bring your arms up, and then you're gonna put your arms behind your seat and you're gonna try to lift your chest up. Breathe in and out. On this in-breath, you're gonna bring the arms up, and on the out, your arms are gonna go back down onto the blocks. We're gonna hold here again. Breathe in, bring your arms up over your head. On the out, they're coming behind you. Stick out your chest. Breathe in. In this in-breath, you're going to bring the arms up. On the out, one more time down towards the floor, wherever you feel comfortable. You shouldn't have any pain with any of the stretches. Next breath in, bring your arms up. On the out, the hands are behind you, chest up. And breathe in and out. Next breath in, bring your arms up, stretch up, and on the out, bring your arms down to your side and give yourself just a little bit of a shoulder roll. Good. So now we're going to work on stretching out our hips. So you can just move the blocks out of the way. You might want to keep them close because you may need them. So there's a couple different things that we can use to help stretch out our hips. So ideally, we want to try to get that leg up onto our other leg. Sometimes you're able to do that once it gets moving, but it's hard to get it up there. So you can put the strap around the foot, and you can use that to help get the leg up. If you're having difficulty even getting the leg up all the way, that's where the blocks can be handy. And you can put a block down, and you can step on it, and then you can even just turn your hip out. So you can grade how you're feeling and getting those hips to open up. So I'm going to use the strap. We're going to put that around our foot. We're going to bring that up, and then we're going to use it to help get our leg across. And again, you might not be able to get it all the way up. You might be able to get it further up. As you progress, you're going to be able to get a little bit further. So what we're going to do here again is you're going to sit nice and tall. We're going to just put a little pressure on that knee because you want to try to stretch this hip out. And you can go as far as a stretch as you need to or as light of a stretch. So you shouldn't have any pain. You should just be starting to feel those hips open up a little bit. So I want you to keep breathing with this because we are tight a lot of times, and when we feel a stretch that's tight, we tend to hold our breath. So make sure you're breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth while you're stretching. So breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. One more breath in. And then on the out, we're going to do another twist. So you're going to look behind that shoulder and the same leg that you have crossed. Again, you get to play around with how far you want to stretch. Breathe in and out. One more in. On the out, come forward. Good. And you can, if you need to, you can use the strap to help lift that leg down, or you can just go ahead and set it. For my other leg, I'm just going to show you what it looks like if you were to use a block. So I'm going to put the block down. I'm going to put my foot up on the block, and then I'm just going to rotate my leg out. We're just going to hold in this position. Again, you can play around with where it's comfortable, and even if that's too high, you can have it on the floor, and then just try to stretch that hip out. So you're just rotating it out just a little bit. So with yoga, when starting, again, it's all what's comfortable for you. Those light stretches where you feel a pull you haven't really felt before, but you're not getting pain, is okay. You just don't want any pain. So you're going to stretch that hip. Good. And again, you're going to take a breath in and out. One more in. And on the out, again, we're going to look over to the other side, same side that your leg is stretched on. Look behind you. Make sure you keep breathing. Take a breath in. And on the out, we're going to come forward. We're going to do that one more time on each foot. So I'm going to show you on the other foot. We're going to keep the block. Again, you can be wherever you need to be. Going to try to stretch that. Give yourself a little stretch through that knee so you can tolerate. Take some breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathe in and out. Breath in. On the out, look over your shoulder. Try to keep that chest up. Give yourself that little push again. Over that shoulder. Breath in and out. One more in. And out, we're going to come forward. Good. For my other leg, I'm going to use the strap. I'm going to put that over my foot and help pull that foot up so I can cross my leg. And I sit up nice and tall. Put a little pressure on that knee. Just try to open that hip up a little bit. Good. And I'm going to breathe in and out. In and out. And one more in. On the out, we're going to look over that shoulder. Try to keep that chest up. Good posture. Make sure you keep breathing. Breath in. On the out, come forward. And if you need to, you can use that strap to help lift that leg up and down to the floor. So right now we're going to keep the strap. So we're going to try to stretch the toes out. Now this one you might need to be sitting back on that chair just a little bit more. We don't want you sliding off. What I'm doing is just using that strap and use that to stretch my toes back. There you go. And give us a nice hamstring stretch. And you're going to try to stay up if you can. If you need to lean back against the chair to do your stretch, that's okay. Again, I don't want any falls. If you can stay up though, you're keeping all of those core muscles engaged and working for you as well. So again, we're going to stretch those toes. Take a breath in and out. One more in. And on the out, now you're going to point your toes. So we get those shins stretched a little bit. We don't think about stretching our shins too often. We're going to try to stretch those shins out. Again, try to stay unsupported, but if you need to, you can lean back to give yourself a little bit of a stretch. Breathe in and out. One more breath in. And on the out, go ahead and lower those legs down. Good. So there was just about a 10-minute exercise that we're working to open up those hips, stretch out those hips, stretch out the trunk a little bit, get those muscles loosened up. Again, we're going to continue to work on our breathing with all our yoga exercises. So I hope this helped you. I hope you are able to get this in sometime through the day. Like I said, sometimes just sitting at the edge of your chair, you can do it in your recliner if you feel safe. At a commercial break, just do some of the exercises. And next month I will have another video for you. Thank you.